morning, Steve Frieden with the morning grain comments. Sorry, we're in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin this morning. As far as the markets are concerned, we're kind of winding down 2025, and today looks like some profit taking. Some of the commodity currencies like New Zealand, South Africa, Canada are all lower, and I think that some of this has to do with some of the profit taking that we're seeing in the gold market at year end. Silver and copper are also turning lower, and in the grains, beans are down about 6 cents, corn 2, and wheat 3 cents. We have the crude oil higher though, and we're just kind of wondering if there's some issues with U.S. and Venezuela. We also heard that President Trump was optimistic about the trade peace talks between Russia and Ukraine, and also we did note that there is a headline that China has in a war games around Taiwan. This in response to a U.S. arms deal with Taiwan. So when we look at soybean prices at 10.66, I think the markets are a little bit high. Given the fact that you're going to see a record Brazil crop. I think down the road, Argentina will see enough rain in southern Argentina to produce a good crop. And I think that China will continue to be a buyer of U.S. beans, but not at the pace that U.S. thought they agreed upon on the U.S. and China trade deal. And we're only 30 days away from Brazil starting their harvest, and prices are anywhere from 50 cents to 90 cents cheaper from Brazil than U.S. to China. Over in the corn market, 447 on the March. We went up and through all the moving averages, but now we might see some profit taking as we stay in this trading range. We can say the same thing about wheat. The wheat market is probably trying to establish a relatively broad trading range. In the corn, probably a big January report with stocks expected to be higher than a year ago. We'll see if the USDA drops the corn yield and how that impacts the S&Ds. But most people have a carryout bigger than USDA due to lower domestic usage. And in the wheat, again, a lot of competition, a higher Russia crop, a higher Canada crop, a higher Australia crop, a higher Argentina crop than a year ago, and that could cut in eventually to U.S. Wheat export numbers, although most people are looking for a slight drop in U.S. wheat carryout due to higher exports.